He recently just moved to Cebu. I like to think that I had some part in convincing him to come here. But he is a man who's going to change the world. He's the founder and CEO of Engage Spark, and they are doing some awesome things to make the world a better place. So none other than Ravi Agarwal.
Great. Thanks for the warm introduction, Dave. You did have a lot to do with my move here. You, Tina, Mark, you guys were awesome. All right, so I'd like to call the panelists up. Richard, Badri, Eva, Paul, come on up. So today we're going to talk about social enterprises. How many people here know what a social enterprise is? Let's raise your hand. Cool. Nice. All right, so I'll quickly introduce the speakers. We have a lot of stuff to get through today. And so I'm not going to read out bios, I'm just going to read out their titles. These are all really four smart and accomplished people, and I'm hoping very opinionated, and you'll see why. We've got Badri over here. He's the investment director at Omidyar Network. Eva, who's CEO of Sari Software Solutions. We've got Paul at the end. He's the CEO of Kalibrr. We've got Richard on this side. He's the CEO of Lenddo. And then there's me. So, actually the title of this session, Can Philippines Become the Global Hub for Tech-Enabled Social Enterprise, came out of the conversation that I had with Paul Santos. He's a Filipino-American VC who lives in Singapore. And we were talking about, it seems like this could be the ideal place. But before we get into that, let's talk about what is a social enterprise, because I expect that many people in the audience are not familiar with social enterprises. So from Wikipedia, the official definition is a social enterprise is an organization that applies commercial strategies to motivate, to maximize improvements in human and environmental well-being, rather than maximize profits for external shareholders. It's a very controversial definition. It's a big tent. A lot of people have different perspectives and takes on what a social enterprise is. And today I'll ask that we don't get into that big debate, because we could spend weeks debating that and not end up anywhere. So we're going to be a bit more focused today. Why social enterprises? Let me just give you a couple of bullet points about